Okay, welcome. I hope you enjoyed the video. So I think about anybody could do this walk. It didn't feel difficult. Maybe a little long for a day walk. I did something like 7 hours, but if you don't count filming, you could do it in like 5.5 hours. So pretty perfect for a day walk. It's not technical, even though there were a couple of more rocky parts, but nothing to be afraid of. The weather was beautiful. It was the beginning of August, the 10th to be exact. So you never know how it's going to turn out in the Alps at that period. About 3 days later, we had a pretty big storm in the region that lasted about 3 to 4 days. So yeah, don't forget to look at the forecast. Switzerland is a pretty expensive region in general, and this region, the Berner Oberland, is a little more expensive than the rest of the country, I think. Pretty similar to Zurich or other big cities like that. I wanted to sleep in the parking lot at the beginning of the walk, but vans and campers are not allowed to stay the night. Even though I was ready to pay the 24/7 parking there. There was a camping next to the parking lot. It's the beginning of the trail actually, but there were no places, so I had to drive back down about 18 minutes to a little place called Frutigen, where I found a parking spot for free for the night. Nothing special, nothing fancy, just okay to spend the night. Then the next morning I had to drive back to Kandersteg, paid the parking for the day, which cost about 8 francs for 8 hours, something like that. Which is a little over $8. So for my itinerary, I walked 16 kilometers, which is about 10 miles. Nothing crazy. So as I said, I started in this parking lot next to the ski lift and the camping. Nothing special for 30 minutes or something. You just walk along the river until you turn left and really start the walk. So from about here, it's cowland. You walk amongst the cows, and there were signs about everywhere to be careful because they want to protect their little ones. So yeah, I was fine, but last year I got severely charged by 2 cows, and I can tell you that it was one of the scariest moments of my life. Anyways, be careful and stay on the path. After this, the area changes. You go from prairies to actual mountains, and here starts the beautiful part. About 2 hours in, I'd say. From here you can see the lake, and this is pretty much for the rest of the walk, so you really have time to take in the beauty of the place. I stopped for a little snack about here on this beautiful viewpoint, and then kept going to this other viewpoint a little bit further. Oh, it was beautiful, just like a movie set. I strongly recommend you stop there instead of anywhere else. After this, the terrain gets a little more rocky, but very fun to walk on. And my next stop was this little mountain kiosk here. I didn't get anything there, but they had like drinks, chips, beer. After this, I could see the beach from afar, so I started walking a little bit faster because I wanted to take a little dip in the lake. After the swim here, it was pretty much the end. Well, the nice part at least. And from this point, I think I walked about 30 to 45 minutes maybe, back down to the van. Nothing special there, but a little rough on the knees. I should have used my trekking poles, which I had with me, but didn't use. So as I already said, the whole thing lasted about 7 hours, including filming, eating, swimming in a lake. So if you take out filming, I think you can do it in about 5.5 hours. If you go there by train, you should add about 30 minutes to the whole thing. For the water, I brought 3 liters of water with me, which I finished. I had read somewhere that the streams were pretty much dry, which was not the case. So yeah, that was some pretty nice extra weight. So that's about it. If you want to know what gear I used, there's a link in the description. If you want to see more pictures and little videos about those walks, you can follow me on Instagram or just follow this channel. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video and see you next time.